Bright and early, got my coffee, definitely needing a coffee. Knock on wood today, I'm finally feeling better. I know in my last video I mentioned I was sick again, so thank goodness today I woke up feeling okay, knock on wood. Hopefully we've paid our dues for a long time with the sickness because it has been brutal the past couple of years. But in today's video, I'm gonna be sharing our Costco grocery haul with you guys. That was from yesterday, so I'll make sure to put that in the video. I'm gonna be sharing a couple of DIYs with you. Hopefully they turn out some easy recipes, like my famous cheesecake, like the absolute easiest cheesecake you could possibly make, but the best tasting. Everyone requests this one. It's so simple. It's just a couple of ingredients. You can make it for Christmas, you can make it for New Year's, or just for your family to have. So I'll be sharing that today too. I've made it here on my channel a few times before, but just as a refresher, or for anyone that's new that wants a really easy recipe for the holiday. I know I mentioned in every video, but if you're not following me already on Instagram, make sure you head over there. My handle is at AmandaMarie3. I'm always sharing on my stories kind of like the daily updates and what we're up to on the daily, so you guys can go over there and see what's happening. Today's a little bit of a treat over here because my husband does not have any work this morning, so the twins are not obligated to come down like at a quick time. They're not obligated to rush their breakfast and get out the door to school. So I'm just gonna let them chill for a little bit, sleep, and then also they can eat their breakfast leisurely today. I don't have to get them dressed for the cold and rush out the door to school. I'll just take the older boys and my husband can stay home until the twins are ready to come down. So that is always super nice. I really want to get over to the Dollar Tree. I don't know if I'm gonna get over there today or not. It just depends how the twins are feeling. If they're content playing at home today, then we will totally do that. But if I feel like they need to get out and get a change of scenery, the Dollar Tree is somewhere I've been wanting to go. I want to look for some little mini nutcrackers for the twins. They've been loving nutcrackers, and I want to get them one little nutcracker they can hold. The older boys got Lego nutcrackers and they really wanted those, but they're too like super tiny little pieces and they easily break. So I wanted to get them like a little nutcracker that they can hold in their hands to match their brothers that aren't necessarily Lego, and just check out a couple of things there. So I don't know if we'll get to that today or not, but we're still gonna do our cleaning, organizing, and DIYs. Okay guys, make sure you save this recipe in your arsenal. It's so easy and a crowd pleaser. I had already made one cheesecake, so I'm working on the second one. What you will need is 2 eggs in a blender. Yes, a blender. It makes it so creamy and smooth this way. You can use about 1/4 to 1/2 cup of sugar, just depending how sweet you like your cheesecake. I usually do about 1/2 cup. I do 1 splash of vanilla, and then I do 2 bricks of the Philadelphia cream cheese. Specifically, I find that it turns out best this way. And then you just buy a pre-made graham crust. It does not matter the brand on that, but for the cream cheese, definitely recommend the Philadelphia brand. You're going to pour the mixture into your graham crust and bake at 350 degrees for about 40 minutes or until the filling is set. And then you can top your cheesecakes with whatever you like. I'm going to be doing 1 cherry cheesecake and 1 strawberry cheesecake.
The city is
We just got in from Costco. The twins went out in their festive gear. You're gonna put the leaf in the trash. And they swiped the persimmons from the cart and started eating them. Do you like the persimmons, the orange?
It's stuck.
Oh, the leaf is stuck on it. How about I cut it off, okay? So I'm gonna try and share a grocery haul with you guys. Waters are in the garage, milks, protein shakes, just like big things like that I couldn't carry. Oh, look, an orange. It's actually called a persimmons. Is it so yummy? They look like little elves on the shelves running all around. I cut off the leaf on yours already. Can you even see? Alright, just had to break up some Lego battles. That's the hard part about twins, is they both want the same exact thing and we don't always have two of the exact same toys. So over here are the persimmons that we purchased, and the twins really wanted to see them because they were something they had never seen before. So I said, sure, when we get home, you know, we'll wash it, cut it up. And when the guy was putting these into the cart, they reached their little paws over and swiped a persimmon and started biting on it. So they've already eaten 2 of these, and I guess they really like persimmons. I got a big old bag of oranges. I really want to dry some out and make some DIY garland this year. A rotisserie chicken to do a rotisserie chicken Caesar salad. I love to do this as a very easy weeknight dinner, fairly healthy too. Strawberries, which were super expensive, but the boys love strawberries for breakfast. Some of Lukey's bananas. We have more cream cheese back here for baking, and icing recipes, sour cream for the same thing. The twins insisted on holding these 2 items the entire time, so when one dropped one in the car, it was a catastrophe. But they have regular cinnamon and then the cinnamon sticks. I thought maybe we could incorporate that into the DIY garland somehow. Also great for simmer pots and just baking in general, or to garnish drinks with at this time of year. We got 2 containers of blueberries. The twins love blueberries as a snack, so I wanted to make sure we stocked up on those. The freeze-dried strawberries finally come in 2 packs, so that's really nice. It'll stay fresh longer. We also got some fruit pouches. We were almost out of those. Some broccoli. I got the Rayo sauce. It was on sale still, and I'm going to be making stuffed shells for Christmas Eve, most likely. I'll make 2 trays, one for my mom's house and then one for my husband's family's house, where we have to go for Christmas Eve this year. And then also got these JoJo's. These are the pistachio, almond, and cranberry bites. Sounds so good. A lot healthier snack, and I'm a chocoholic, so these are gonna be good. And then Max requested these. I don't know where he had seen them before, maybe on a commercial or something. He asked for these specific pretzels, so I know he's gonna be so excited when he gets home from school to snack on them.
2, 1, 2, 1.
2 and 1. And tell everyone your numbers. 3.
2.
What else do you see? Mickey. Oh, Mick. Chip and Dale. What number is Chip and Dale?
8.
That's number 8.
That's a 9.
That's a 9. Well, that's a 6. But it looks like a 9. Here's 9 over here. There's 9. What color is 9?
9.
9. What color is it?
Orange.
Orange. Good job.
Blue.
Blue 4. Yep. That's right. Good job. Our cheesecakes are done. I let them cool down usually before I add the topping. You can just add your topping of choice and then put the lids on and store them in your refrigerator for a couple of days. This is the perfect make-ahead dessert. It is so delicious. My husband wanted both of them to himself for our family. He did not want to share with anyone at work or anything like that. He absolutely loves these cheesecakes, so definitely give them a try. Next, we're going to do another easy DIY. I grabbed these molds off of Amazon. They're multi-purpose. You can make bath bombs in them. You can make chocolates, but we are going to make little frozen ice cubes using some light orange juice, and I'm going to pop these in the freezer and save them for Christmas morning. The kids can put them in their orange juice. They could put it in cranberry juice. Mom and Dad could always put it in a mimosa possibly, or just like a sparkling Olipop soda. So these are going to be so cute on Christmas morning. I'll link the molds down in my description box below because you can really use them for so many different things, and I think it's going to be adorable. You guys saw in my last video, I did some organizing in our drawers. Finally, the utensil organizer had come in from Amazon, so I'm able to change that out. I'm just going to wipe down this portion of this drawer. I also have a few more bamboo organizers coming in, but they didn't come in on time for this video. But we're going to get all of the utensils switched over, and I think it looks so nice and clean. We had the original organizer since our condo days, so that is a super long time ago. Let me think. We moved into our condo in 2014, and it is about to be 2026. Crazy how time is flying. We lived in our condo for a couple of years before purchasing this home. We purchased this home in 2016 and moved into it in 2017, and we haven't left since. So the drawer turned out really nice and organized. Now we're going to move on to our DIY orange garland. You just want to get some regular oranges and thinly slice them and place them on some parchment paper. You want to set your oven to 200 degrees, and these take about anywhere between 3 to 5 hours, just depending on your oven. Mine took about 3.5 to 4 hours, I would say. And you want to flip them halfway through, maybe a couple of times even. I was definitely checking on them, flipping them around, because not all of the pieces were perfectly even. But let me tell you, I absolutely love this DIY. I'm going to try and preserve my garland because it turned out so beautiful. I'm going to store it in a Tupperware container possibly, or like an airtight bag, and see how it does until next year. But if not, I will definitely make a new one because this smelled so good and it looked so pretty. So you guys definitely have to try making your own orange garland. It's much simpler than you would think. I forgot to mention, you also want to pat the oranges dry so they're not going in there super soaking wet or anything like that. And in the meantime, I'm going to be cleaning up some breakfast from the twins. So we ended up staying in and playing on this day. I think it was around 17 degrees in the morning. So unfortunately, we could not play out back. We couldn't really go on a walk. I just think it was way too cold to bring Jackson and Lukey outside like that. And we had no urgent errands. So there was no point in getting them in the car all bundled up and then them being cold and just coming home. So we'll save some errands for another day. But if you guys like today's video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you think Lukey is the cutest helper ever, make sure you give it a thumbs up, if anything else, for him, because he is the ultimate little helper. My older boys love to help out too when they were toddlers. And Luke wants to be right by my side doing everything that I'm doing. Jackson will help as well, but sometimes he likes to play his toys on his own, which is completely fine. Having twins, sometimes people think that they are just
just alike. They have the same personalities, same interests, and that's not always the case. Mine do have very similar interests, but they definitely have their own personalities. It's more so they're brothers than twins. We call them twins because they were born on the same day, but really they're more so just like brothers because like any other set of brothers, they have similar interests sometimes, but very different personalities. It's just so funny to see. He wanted to do everything I was doing. He had his own little towel. He wanted to spray all of the cleaners, which I didn't really let him do that part. He's only 2, but props to him for getting up and learning how to clean, because one day he won't have to rely on anybody else to do it for him. He will know how to take care of his own house. So you may wonder how I work on my videos. Normally when the twins are eating lunch, I'm either filming or I am doing some sort of editing or emails right at the kitchen table. And then this is what I do at nighttime as well. After I put the kids in bed, I usually grab my laptop and do all of my editing. So there's really no break for me throughout the day or night. I'm just constantly, moving around the clock. And I'm trying to build something big here for my family, for my kids. So the mom hustle is real. When you are a stay-at-home mom, sometimes you just get creative in ways that you can make money in hopes of helping out your family and supporting your family. So that is exactly what I'm trying to do. I'm also going to do a little bit of tidying up the toys. The twins usually do help me clean up, but on this particular day, it was getting close to nap time. So I just really wanted to get them in their high chairs, get them lunch, and I just quickly went ahead and picked up the toys myself.
For the weird lighting. I'm in the basement doing my workout, but in between sets I'm always wrapping gifts up until Christmas time. But I don't know if you guys have ever tried out the Threshold brand candles during that like candle sale weekend where Bath and Body Works does their sale. I think a few grocery stores do. Target was also doing a candle day sale, but theirs were actually the best price that I found. It was $6 for these large candles, but then if you spent $20 you got $5 off. So I got 4 candles for 20 bucks. So I'm gonna wrap these up in little gift bags just for like extra little neighbor gifts, like ones that we don't necessarily exchange gifts for, but sometimes they'll like deliver cookies or like chocolates or something. So I figured I would just do one of these candles this year. There's a sugared pear scent. Smells amazing. It says it's soy blend with essential oils. This one is peppermint snow. Also smells really good, but the sugared pear one's better, I think. And I got another sugared pear. And this last one is Christmas cheer. Smells cinnamony, which I love. So I'm gonna go ahead and get these into some gift bags, finish my workout, and then hopefully the orange slices will be done for our DIY garland. And I'm just gonna put together a quick, easy weeknight dinner of that rotisserie chicken with the Caesar salad.
So now that the orange slices are done dehydrating in the oven, I'm going to take some twine and I'm going to take a yarn size needle and thread that through. And I'm going to poke it through the orange slices, and then about every 3 orange slices, I'm going to tie in a cinnamon stick. These were like industrial size cinnamon sticks for some reason, I guess because they came from Costco, like everything's bigger from Costco. So I only did 1 of those, but if I had some smaller ones, I would probably do like bundles of 2. I think that would be really cute. You could also add dried cranberries to this, maybe some sort of greenery. If you had faux greenery laying around, you could add that in too, but we're just going to stick with the oranges and cinnamon sticks, and this smelled absolutely amazing. I'm going to just put it on our mantle, and the boys loved it. When they got home from school, they could not believe that I had made this out of real oranges, and I just love the look of it. So I highly recommend trying out this DIY. Let me know in the comments if you end up doing it or you want to plan on doing it. Now I'm just quickly throwing together dinner, the chicken Caesar salads. That's kind of how dinner goes on my filming days, my busy days with the kids, editing days. I just need simple yet healthy meals. And when I'm solo parenting too, my husband had left for work already. So I just make easy things like this that I know are nutritious and that I can get on the table quickly. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video and some of my DIYs. Make sure to subscribe to my channel if you're new here so you don't miss out on any future videos. And thank you so much to my returning subscribers for watching my video all the way until the end. It really helps my channel out, and I appreciate you being here. I will catch you guys in my next one. Bye.